Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's very, very early today. But it's lovely to be here. Lovely to see you all here. Welcome to Phil But Flies and welcome to this live stream preview of David Rosenfeld's / Aerosoft's Tel Aviv Ben Gurion Airport scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The plan today is to fly down from here in Athens to Ben Gurion and then have a damn good look around and see what we think of the upcoming scenery, which is not yet released but will be in the very near future. So a very warm welcome to everyone who is here. Amos. Now Amos, I've been speaking to Amos on Discord about this scenery, so you're involved in the development, right? Yeah, so what's your role in all this? I've never been 100% sure. Lovely to see you here. Anyway, Caffel, how much did they pay me? Nothing. Not a penny, believe it or not. Yes, and VG Mania, I think you're the only one I have missed. Just noticed that I haven't sorted out the Bene overlay. I've only been up for an hour. I feel quite impressed with myself that I've not missed more. It's early days though, of course. Things could still go very wrong. Deutschwerks, thank you very much for the follow. Nice to have you here. Right, what am I doing? Bene overlay, here we are. Now, before we can play, when it starts up, it's going to have my last flight details in it. But don't you worry, because I'm going to change it very, very quickly. So LGAV, LLBG. Oh, your back office. Okay, right. Good morning, Alex. Free airport is something. That's true. This is true. And we're flying as ISR562. We're cruising at flight level 370. Transition altitude here in Athens is to be confirmed. Right, here's me charts. 9,000 feet. It's pretty high, isn't it? Pretty high. Right, I believe we should now be sorted, at least from that point of view. David doing all the labour and you're handling the office work. Right, okay, that makes sense. Good morning, Mark, welcome. And Adventure Sims, Adventum Sims, welcome to you. Oh, did I put ESR? I also put 9 in the transition altitude. Oh yeah, what a noob. There we are, ISR. Thank you very much. You feel like you just woke up. Yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? You never really fully... Well, I don't know what it's like where it's hot down under, but certainly here, in the run-up to Christmas, I just feel permanently tired and sort of lethargic. It's quite a nice feeling, because, you know, there's nothing that desperately needs doing. But, yes, I know what you mean. I feel like I never, never quite fully wake up. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's get on board. Let's start setting up, because, of course, this is one of 2 streams I'm doing today. The second being the Club Filbert Silver route flight this afternoon at 1300 Zulu, which is always a lot of fun. It's open to Club Filbert Silver members from YouTube and Tier 2 subscribers here on Twitch as well. So if any of you suddenly feel the urge to join us this afternoon, that subscribe button is only a click away at any time. No, it's far too early for permission. I'm not going to do it. Seatbelts on, no smoking sign, or the no electronic devices sign to auto, will arm the emergency exit lights, and the overhead's now looking pretty good. We'll come down to the MCDU and import our flight plan via the AOC page. Good morning, Jensen, welcome. How are you? Nice to see you here. Right, there we are, that's that. And
Hi, the security and safety checks were all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
Get the punters on board. And that never usually matches up quite so well, but we'll start our boarding on the plane as well. The heat sucks all the energy out of you down. Yeah, I can imagine. How hot is it at the moment where you are? And of course now we have to do our fuel on the fly pad rather than the MCDU. Yeah, I'm good. A bit sleepy, but yes, very well, thank you. You're wondering about flying along offline. Brain not ready for VATSIM this morning, but in the end you couldn't get moving quick enough. Ah, it's a shame. No worries there. No worries, Alex. There is no ATC online though, so you know. Hopefully quite a nice chilled stream. I too feel not quite ready for ATC. This is where we find out that David and Amos have arranged full air traffic control services in Ben Gurion for us. Right, hang on. In which case that's absolutely fine. I'm totally ready, or I certainly will be by the time we get there. 31 Celsius. Yeah, that's too hot. That is too hot. Is it worth it to get self-loading cargo? I don't know. I've never used it. Right, let's just import a flight plan into SimBrief. Why do you think I'm in an A330-900? That's weird. We'll set that up later. We don't need to worry about it for now. So yes, it's a shortish flight, only about an hour and a half today, which is good. Give us plenty of time at the other end to look around and see what the airport's like. You've got an FS2 crew for the fly-by-wire. You're flying the CRJ and you're like, why the hell is she talking to me? Why the hell was who talking to you? Oh, do you mean you had your FS2 crew running in the CRJ? It's a good day to come over to Ben Gurion tomorrow, as tomorrow is a storm is coming over. Oh, really? Really? Right. Nampilan, good morning, boss. Welcome. Can't wait for the Christmas flight. Oh, what, the Rovaniemi on the 23rd? Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Right. You start melting it. And yes, I think, yeah, me too. I think 25's about my limit. There is, yes, 23rd of December. We're flying to Rovaniemi from Gatwick, which will be nice. Right, what are we doing? Has this started up? Yes, it has. Fuel. So how much fuel do we want to take with us today? Let's just have a look at the flight plan. Yes, we're going to see Santa. It's going to be very nice. It's going to be my final one before Christmas, because I'm not streaming on Christmas Eve. And yeah, it should be good. I think, Kaffel, is it on YouTube or Twitch? I can't even remember anymore. Do subscribe to me on YouTube as well if you would like to, because I do half my streams there. It's about 50/50. We are going to Santa's home. That is Rovaniemi. It's where Santa's from, and yeah, you can all come along and make your last-minute pleas about why you've been good boys and girls this year, and hopefully your Christmases will be saved. That's the plan on the 23rd. Great. Oh, I'm pleased. Pleased you'll be there, Jensen. Is there talk? You're there talking to her out of habit when she asks, "Could you start boarding?" Oh, right. Yeah, I see. YouTube, sadly. Instant fueling. Well, Alex, I don't know if you're aware of this, but fuel in the sim isn't actually real. All it does is change the numbers. So it's about as realistic as you can get. Just get it over and done with. Good morning, Scott. How are you? Welcome. Nice to see you up bright and early. How are you feeling after your jab? I'm so sorry, Alex, to shatter your reality. 23rd, you are watching Matrix in the only one cinema. Okay, no worries, no worries. Scott, I mean, oh god, this is such a revelation to him. I'm so sorry to shatter everyone's worlds. Not only this close to Christmas, but when you've just got out of bed. That is... EasyJet everywhere. You're with you're with Omar on the New Year cleanse list, are you, Alex? Right, okay. Noted, noted. Potential New Year cleanse list. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, you know, when there's a fuel truck that actually fuels my aircraft, that actually progressively fuels it, then I'll be worrying about accurate fueling, and then I'll be very happy to do it. But until then, why do I want to see no fuel truck and just some bars moving up on the fly pad? You know, feeling loads better. Oh, I'm pleased. 1 minute you feel like death, the next you're totally fine. Oh, that's good news. I'm glad you're better. Well, no, I don't mean to brag, but I was. All I had was a sore arm, but everyone else I know has really struggled with it. That probably means that I've got no antibodies and you're absolutely loaded with them. I don't know. Don't know. Right, let's sort out our departure. We are going from 3 right. 3 right via the KEA2 Tango. We'll insert that. We'll remove the discontinuity. So let me just check we do want to go from KEA to barracks. Yes, we do. So KEA is the... Oh, it's as it's written. Kia? P-O-R? Not entirely sure, we shall see. And we want to be between 6,000 feet and flight level 240 when we get there. 15,000 will do us fine. A bit of strongest, yeah. It's me, Scott. Tough as nails. William, good morning, how are you? Nice to see you up. There's a lot of you up early. I know some of you are in Australia. Yeah, Omar, welcome, we were just talking about you. You haven't had a jab yet? Oh my goodness, get on it, Omar. Maybe you're too young, I don't know. You were in bed for 4 days, were you? Right, let's calculate some takeoff figures. Not too shabby, I'm pleased to hear it. So, what's the weather like here in Athens? Let's get better. Let me show you some pretty views outside while I faff about with this app that you can't see, because it'll be more fun for you that way. So the weather is, winds are 320 at 14. So that will give us a headwind component of... I'm going to say 6 to 10 knots. We're flying an A320. The runway length is 4,000 meters. Lovely long runway. Airport elevation is 276 feet, so less than 1,000. Outside air temperature here is 7 degrees. Gosh, that is chilly for Athens, isn't it? And the QNH is 1016. Takeoff weight's going to be 66447 kilograms. We're going to be doing a flaps 1 plus F takeoff. We probably do need a bit of engine anti-ice, actually. Surprisingly. Dry runway. Right, so that's given us a flex temperature of 56 degrees. So flaps 1, 56 degrees. And what I tend to do is let it calculate, excuse me, its own V-speeds, because the app I have is CO. There we go. So I use the takeoff performance calculator 1.6, which is a very, very old program that I don't think is actually in development anymore. And it doesn't support the Neo, but nor does anything at the moment as far as I'm aware. So it's quick and easy. Don't ask me where I got it. I found it in the darkest recesses of the web, having originally got it through an official source about 10 years ago. You're at work at the moment, Caffel. How have you got to... I would have thought you'd be absolutely snowed under this time of year. Of course I'm going for the immersion. Immersion's my middle name, I should know this one. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? I think we're done there. And we're going to climb initially up to a maximum altitude of flight level 240. So let's set that now. And we should be ready, I think, for our checklist. Oh, I've lost all my windows. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Dragged it down there. Okay. Pre-flight checklist. Pre-flight checklist. Wait, is it not called the pre-flight checklist in this? I've been flying the 737. Hang on. Let me just kill it and start it again. No, it isn't. It's the before start, isn't it? Before start checklist. Oh, it's really not happy today. What's going on? So I've updated all of my FS2 crews, and I wonder if I've made it worse somehow. It's the audio output options. Could it be using the wrong input? Is that why it can't hear me? Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
That's alright. Completed. Good morning, Martin. Welcome. Completed. Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed. Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADS.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
6940 kilograms.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Baro ref.
1016 set.
1016 set. Down to the line.
Good. Thank you, William. Is that the Excel spreadsheet? Yes, that's what I used to use. That's what I used to use until I found out that the speeds it gives you are not actually for the Neo. At which point I just switched back to the old one because it's much quicker to use than doing an Excel spreadsheet. But yeah, it's good. It'll give you a very similar output. You are on your call center shift. Oh, I didn't know you did that as well. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's good you get to rotate around a bit. My FA's refused to fly with me anymore. He's probably sulking because I've been flying the PMDG 737 in P3D, and the first officer for that is amazing. Very thorough. Really helpful when you're learning a new aircraft. Does things like turning on the APU when you tell him that you're going to do an auto land for electrical redundancy. Wouldn't have even occurred to me to do that. So there you are. Which one to use? So I use an ancient thing called Takeoff Performance Calculator 1.6, which has sort of a yellowy greeny background that I had years ago. I think it came from VATSIM.com, and I found a link for it on the web. It's no longer being developed or supported, so I couldn't even tell you where to get it from. The Excel spreadsheet is probably the best that's widely available, but you could try googling Takeoff Performance Calculator 1.6. Heard that on the 737 or another stream. Ah, right. Linus! Linus raiding with a party of 6. Welcome, bosses, and thank you very much, Linus. What are you doing up at this ungodly hour and also streaming? I thought I was the only one mad enough to stream at 9 AM, but you must have started even earlier than me local time if you're raiding me now. How was your stream, boss? I gave you a heart attack. Jeff Boy, boss! Tier 1 sub for the 4th month running. Thank you, boss. Welcome. Lovely to see you here. And indeed all of you. So for those of you who have just joined in that there raid, we are flying from Athens to Ben Gurion in Tel Aviv to have a look at the new scenery. Well, not new, the scenery that has not yet been released. So yeah, very exciting times. Very exciting times. Mike, hello, good morning. Brownie name. Split stream departure with Epic ATC. Oh yes, I did see a bit of that last night. Yes, I forgot. Did your landing go well, boss? This is MSFS, yes. How am I getting people walking around behind the windows? It's part of the Fly Tampa Athens scenery. Okie dokie, so I think we're pretty much ready to get going now. Oh, departure today! Sorry, I assumed you'd done it overnight. Yeah. What did I see last night? Oh, I didn't see it last night. I saw that you were planning it. I saw the announcement, and I thought, he's doing an overnighter. But no, daytime one. Nice. AIG? Yes, we are using AIG. That lady must be on an intense phone call. I did. No, you pinged. You interrupted my evening with your ping, Linus. Right, let's get rid of the jetway. Let us make sure the thrust levers are idle. They are. Let's turn on not the strobe light. It's too early. What time did you start then, Linus? Local. What time did you go? Oh, bless you. Thank you very much, Melon, with a gifted sub to the one and only London controller. It's very nice of you. Indeed. Merry Christmas. My Chicago to Heathrow flight went well right up until I started descending over London. And then my sim crashed. So then I had Mildred, what are you doing? She's just digging cat litter out of the tray onto the floor. Oh, goodness me. Still, at least she's not weeing on the sofa. That makes a nice change. Was that a coincidence? I thought you might have gifted it especially to him, but no. That is a coincidence. Would you excuse me just one moment, please? I'll be back in at 2 ticks. No, it's fine. It's fine. I thought she was going to wee over the edge of the tray, but she sorted herself out, so it's all good. All good. Yes, I was able to load back in, and then I just landed offline, so it was fine. It was fine. How was yours? Oh God. Ooh. Okay. So we're narrowing it down then. Who Filbert's cat is, aren't we? We're narrowing it down. In fact, I think we're narrowing it down probably to Linus or Robbie. Linus or Robbie. Those are my best guesses. Can we have a live cam on the passengers? A live cam on the passengers? What do you mean? What do you mean? Live cam on the passengers? Do you mean you want to go and have a closer look at the ones inside? Oh, the cat! Oh. Well, you can see Morris over there. Mildred is down here. Should be able to see... Oh no, she's gone off now. I'll try and persuade them over in the cruise. We could do with another camera. Right, okay, anyway, I keep chatting and not setting up the plane. What are we doing? Yes, we're going to finish the checklist and go flying. That's what we're going to do. It's not Linus, because my cat already followed him and was talking in chat. Okay. Is that an admission that it's you then, Rob? Yours went well for the first 8 minutes until it didn't go. Oh, what happened after 8 minutes? Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
Set.
Before start checklist complete.
Right. Time to get pushed back.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
I mean, it's not impossible that Linus has a second Twitch account and followed himself. It's not impossible. But yeah, I think you're my number one suspect for now, Robbie, I think. Right, which way are we going? Where the hell are we? We're going to this runway, I think. Yes, pretty sure. Yeah, that's the one. That woman on the phone doesn't look happy. Oh, where's she?
Sir, the bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
She one of the... Oh, down there.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Oh, God, she's probably seen me vaping in the cockpit and is ringing up. Ringing up his rare headquarters to make a complaint.
For pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Is there actually anyone
You're
around?
cleared
Let's
for
have a
start
quick
and
look
push.
on Volante.
Parking brake set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Oh, there's other people here. I assumed no one was flying along, but there are. Pete's got out of bed and is spawned in. Treedwewen's here. Ah, that's really good news. Really good news. So where are we pushing back onto? India. Oh, we're not even tuned to Unicom. It normally does that automatically.
Please release parking brake.
122.8.
Please release parking brake.
Yes, in a minute. Christ. Athens traffic, ISR562 is pushing back from stand Alpha 32 onto India.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback.
There, you could type that fast.
It will start in the sequence.
I didn't see how fast it was, to be honest, Robbie. Ooh, haven't started the APU. Let's just stop here a second.
Okay, pushback completed. Please enter parking brake.
Aerosoft radio check.
5 by 5. 5 by 5 by 5.
Thank you.
Please set parking brakes.
Came back into the stream after Philbert's cat was meowing in the chat. Was out for a run at the time and
Parking
joined.
brake
Watched the
set.
stream replay and he was there 20 minutes
Parking
before he
brake
came
set.
back.
Lowering aircraft.
That's a very, very detailed story.
It is Air562
You may
pushing back
disconnect.
from stand Bravo
Okay,
13.
sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed.
You
Seat
reckon
is
it's
assigned.
Sime? It
Have a
could
good
be
flight.
Sime. I don't think it's
Holding
Sime.
position waiting for the
I don't
visual.
think it's
Thank
Sime.
you and goodbye.
Yeah, but the thing is, all these people could be in the chat at the same time as Philbert's cat, because you could just have two browser windows open with two two different logins, right? All right, now the APU's on. Now we can start pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Athens traffic experience is on 7 bridge report. What is ground in here?
Golf 104 Delta on Unicon to the last aircraft transmitting. I believe certainly myself and the other aircraft here are all programmed for 3 right.
Oh, I didn't even understand what you said. No, it's not me, him. Right,
Okay,
right,
sir.
there we are.
Bypass
For
is
what do we
installed.
checklists
All
and
doors and hatches
co-pilots when
closed and
nobody's
all
switching on the
ground
APU?
equipment removed.
Well, exactly.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Exactly.
Parking brake set.
Why do we
Lifting
not
the
have
aircraft.
APU bleed on in the checklist? Look, you want a 9 AM stream. This is what you're getting.
Standing by for pushback.
You're off. No worries, Linus. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I'll try and catch your arrival if you're about. Yeah, have a good day. Right, come on.
Cockpit to ground.
Finish pushing back,
Go
eh?
ahead.
I
We're
actually have the
cleared for
new
start and
FS2
push.
Crew Pushback
Parking brake
Express,
set.
but I haven't had a chance to learn how to use it
Okay,
yet.
cleared for
But
push
hopefully
start.
on the next
Please
A320
release
stream we'll
parking
give that a
brake.
go.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Right, starting engine
will start
2,
in the
as I
sequence.
said a moment ago. Still here waiting for departure. Good, good. Glad you haven't given up, VG Mania. Well, you need the APU bleed to start the engine, so it has to go on before engine start. I do love this Athens. We should fly here more. I was thinking of maybe doing like a week of streams where we simulate a particular aircraft's movements from a particular airport. Now, I was thinking of doing that with the KLM 737 first of all, once I've got a bit used to it in P3D. But how do you feel about that sort of thing in general? So, like, say picking, well, my plan was Amsterdam. We'd go from Amsterdam to Oslo and back, then Amsterdam to Newcastle and back, then Amsterdam to Dublin and back, which is a typical rotation for a KLM 737. Would that be interesting, or would it just be a little bit too boring going to Schiphol in and out and in and out? Thoughts on that? Yeah, like a real shift. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I
Okay,
wouldn't do a
pushback
real shift
completed.
all in
Please
one
enter
go,
parking
obviously,
brake.
but yeah, sort of over the course
Parking
of a few
brake set.
streams.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Starting engine 1.
Check.
Ground. You may disconnect.
That would be cool. More PCs to
Okay,
turn off
sir.
during the stream.
Clear to
That wasn't
disconnect.
you, Morris.
Pin
That was
has been
Mildred.
removed. See you at the
You'll
side.
join.
Have
Excellent,
a good
excellent.
flight.
See that I'm flying a
Holding
long way to
position
Tel
waiting
Aviv.
for the visual.
Thing is, if you
Thank
know
you and goodbye.
Aviv's phone number, then you could Tel Aviv that way, it'd be a lot quicker. That is brilliant, Offwell. Your jokes are underappreciated, they really are. Arbro96, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Amos, I think I didn't say thank you for your follow as well. Why have we got heading, selected heading? Boss! Sorry, you're only a few weeks, boss. No, not a problem at all. Nice to see you here. I was hoping you'd make it, seeing as it's a reasonable hour for you, and about the only stream that I'm doing at a reasonable hour for you this week. Lewis M, hello, good morning. Or good, whatever time it is, where you are. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Right, so that's 2 good engine starts. We'll just wait for the available notification there. We'll turn the engine mode selector back to normal. We can turn the APU bleed off and the APU, and we can turn the nose light to taxi. We'll set our pitch trim for departure, which is going to be 24%. And we'll have our after start checklist.
Checked.
No, that's not what I said, is it? I did not say something to which the response is checked. After start checklist. He's got worse since this update. I probably haven't set something out right.
What's
Alex!
a Greek earn? About 600 euros a week.
Athena traffic. Citation Golf 104 Delta on the general aviation ramp is commencing taxi to runway 03
After start
right
checklist.
via taxiway Charlie.
Anti-ice.
And then
we're
Delta
gonna put
1
that on,
for
actually.
the Delta 1 holding point. Athena traffic.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
24% set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full left.
On leave now, boss, so you stream when you stream.
right.
Oh, good.
Neutral.
Glad you'll go back
Right,
to arranging
please,
your life
there you
around
go.
when I'm streaming, boss. Let's just check. Yeah, maybe that's what he thought I was asking. As in, do we have a copy of it? Oh dear. Right. I tell you what, my MSFS performance in the last few streams I've done has been absolutely dreadful. Thank you for waiting for me, you two. Much appreciated. I have done a book presentation. Yes, Simon, I think, was the first. Clear left side.
Taxiing to holding point
Clear right side.
03 right from Delta 4 via Juliet Delta.
Okay, where the hell are we going? We are going via India, aren't we? We're on India? Yeah, right, India Charlie. Athena traffic, ISR562 taxiing to holding point Delta 2, runway 03 right via India Charlie and Delta 2. Let's go!
Holding point 03 right via Charlie, Delta 4, Delta 1, will leave soon airport.
Autostrada descendo for good descent 3000 feet, expect islands for runway 03 left. Next report is up.
Track IR's not charged, I think that's the issue.
Athens traffic is red 566, taxiing to holding point runway 03 right, Delta 1 via Delta 6 and Delta.
My fancy little app that turns track IR on automatically is not working. Never mind, we'll do without. It's just much easier not to hit other aircraft when you can look around, you know. You'll have to search for that for the book presentation. Yeah, I can't remember what stream it was on. It was very well received, though. Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked. Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 1 plus F set. About an hour and a half, boss.
Config 1 plus F. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
134, 135, 139, flexing 5-6 degrees.
V1, 1, 3, 4, VR, 1, 3, 5, V2, 1, 3, 9, flex temp, 5, 6 degrees, ATC.
Set.
Ecam memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Ooh, hello. Hello, twist axis, not working. Right. Nose light to takeoff.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Approach path, clear of traffic.
Athena traffic, ISR562, lining up runway 03 right and departing via the Kea 2 Tango. It's called FS2 Crew Project A32NX.
Athena traffic, citation Golf 104 Delta will enter runway 03 right behind the departing aircraft behind.
Yeah, it's only 7 degrees. Believe it or not. Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff.
Check.
Here
Thrust
we go.
set.
Man Flex 56 SRS runway auto thrust blue.
Checked. $100 knots.
Morning, Jet Magic.
On the Saturday, agent for 2.
Nice and lovely.
Report established runway 03 left,
V1.
11
Rotate.
miles final.
Is anyone else's aircraft pulling to the left quite a
Positive
lot on
line.
takeoff at the moment? Gear up.
Gear up.
Autopilot 1 on. It's happening to you on all planes, is it? Oh, okay. Something else for the next patch, hopefully. Oh, look at that. What a view. What a view. This is the best thing about coming back to MSFS after P3D, just enjoying this sort of thing. Yeah. I know, it does it. It does it. I don't know why. What are you doing in Brisbane, boss? And why have you not, why are you two not together? With a massive Filbert Flies banner in the most public place in Brisbane? Why, what, you know, what's going on? What are you doing with your lives? Actually, I did know you were going to Brisbane. I'd forgotten that. Yeah, seeing your parents for the first time in 2 years. Oh yeah, awesome, awesome. Yes, because I was going to get said banner printed, wasn't I? And then I never did. Oh, that'd be really nice. Proper Christmas. You must be well chuffed.
Athena traffic, citation Golf 104 Delta, departing runway 03 right.
You're loving that longitude, aren't you, Pete?
Athens traffic.
Is it good?
ISR562 lining up behind taking off aircraft runway 03 right.
Right, I'm just going to try quickly and fix my track IR. Flaps 0. Flaps 0.
Speed checked.
Yeah, it's not working. It's just not going to work.
Flaps 0.
Yeah, was expecting 21. Amos, good to hear that's what they're using. After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up. Up.
Flaps.
Retracted. Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
You can vouch for longitude being very fun to fly, but you think it's
Until
still
ground
okay.
lining up behind departing aircraft.
So it's not as complete, I guess, in terms of systems depth and that, but still quite good fun. I think I flew it on like the first week that MSFS was out and haven't flown it since, which is a bit of a waste. Really. I might give it a little go. Probably not on a stream. And I'm not doing much else but streaming for the next few days, but sometime I will do it. No, it doesn't, sadly. No. I hope you packed well though, boss. I hope you packed your shorts, etc. And unlike the last time I departed from Athens, it's doing a pretty good job of following the SID, which is nice. Set standard.
Standard, cross-checked, passing flight level 116.
Not a perfect job of following the SID, but probably good enough.
Now.
Checked. Below the line.
Baro ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Through the clouds so anti-ice can come off. Lovely and smooth so the seatbelt sign can come off. Jason, good morning. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Are you working today or are you off? Oh, nice. Yes. Gosh, that's unimaginable to me at the moment. You know, sitting in an outdoor pool in 25-degree heat. That is pretty good. Good. Shall we have some tunes? So those of you who were here before the start of the stream, I had a whole playlist of tunes, and then I realised that the sound was muted, so it was no good. However, the other thing is, Epidemic Sound has no Israeli music at all, so we had to. So I went with a Greek playlist. Sorry, 33. Yeah, not 25. Yeah, sorry, I misremembered.
For 2 runways,
Still bounce off at 12,000? No, any time above 10,000. No, he's not. He's not. You're on late till the 22nd. Okay. Oh, right. So you've got a bit of time to chill out. Which is good. Yeah, what should we have? Nothing too raucous, I feel. Maybe a little bit of jazz. How's about a bit of jazz? Athens is busy, isn't it? Seems to be about half us and half other people.
Angelos traffic takeoff runway 03 right, departing east, Olympic 72.
It's all a bit kind of, I don't know, stereotypical. All of the Middle Eastern music is written by the same people who write local music from all over the world on Epidemic Sound. Yeah, why are we so slow? What's going on?
Airborne Olympic
Is it something to do with the temperatures? No. Oh, hang on. It's probably a departure speed restriction, is it? No. Yeah, it reckons we want to be at 210 knots at Kia, but that's not true according to the chart. Totally haven't already busted the flight level 230. It's alright, it's not that, it's ATC online. There's probably no conflicting traffic. Can we actually delete this yet? I don't know. Let's see. Yes. VNav's getting there, eh? Yeah, it had put in some spurious 210 knot restriction at Kia. Don't know why. Do I have Osaka Kensai scenery from... No, I don't. But I was very impressed with their other sceneries that I looked at, the Ho Chi Minh City and... What was the other one? Don't remember. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. Pretty sure. What about me? I'm working nights 30th and 31st. That's when I'm next in. And possibly Boxing Day, but I'm hoping... I'm pretty sure one of my colleagues has snapped that up because it's overtime. So yeah, probably not till the 30th. Gotta go. No worries, Omar. See you later. See you later. Thanks for popping by. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice, Danridge. This is, for anyone who's interested, this is an album by someone called Jonah R. Decker on Epidemic Sound. I don't know if you can get his music elsewhere. I hope you can. Yeah, I am. I know. I squeezed this one in because I promised David and Amos that I'd preview their airport a few weeks ago, and then the Sim Update 7 messed everything up for them. And I just, I'm streaming every day between now and the 23rd, so I had to pick a day to do 2 streams, and I thought it'd be today because,
to go.
We're doing VFR later. So a change is as good as a rest, as they say. But yeah, I'm self-isolating till Christmas, so I don't infect my parents. So may as well make the most of it. Do some flying. OT, the lifeblood of someone told you to live by your base salary once. It was in a nightmare thing. You're working nights 4 of 5 holiday days this Christmas. Oh, Christopher. That's bad. I feel for you. Right, we can climb all the way up to our cruising altitude now. Which is going to be... Can't remember today. What is it you do again, Christopher? I forgot. 370. Loving the stream. Thank you, Deutsch folks. Glad you got up early to find. Yes, so am I. Nice to have you here. Unlike Filbert's cat. It's true. Lots of dollar bills. It's true. Ah, yes, sports broadcasting. That's right. You're a jazz drummer and you'll definitely look him up. Yeah, so this is the thing. To play music on stream, you have to like... supposed to... so you can't just broadcast stuff from Spotify or whatever, or CDs. So I use a platform called Epidemic Sound, which offers royalty-free music. And I'm sure the artists who make these tunes get an absolute pittance, even compared with something like Spotify. But it's really the only way to do it legitimately. And a lot of them I don't find on other platforms, and a lot of them are really good. And this Jonah R. Decker is one of them. really like. Check Screeny's channel when you get a chance, or look up. Ah, there he is! Goodness me, you're high. And overtaking me from the looks of things. Rather rapidly. That's amazing. That is a speedy plane you got there. Is this scenery already available, or is it... No, it's still not released. It's still not released. Amos, do we have a release date for it yet? You may have told me on Discord, but I can't remember. Not yet, but you're getting there. Shouldn't be long now. Awesome. Mac Decimal 82 cruise. Nice. Very nice. Like a 747, that, isn't it? Sweet, sweet Philbius. How many have you got, Christopher? And how are you finding Twitch these days? I know you were a bit of a... What's the opposite of an evangelist? I don't know. I know you weren't keen on the Twitch idea, and there were some complaints. But are you liking it now, or tolerating it? Only one. Yes, that's the word. Skeptic. Twitch skeptic. Thank you for helping me to speak. Doommonger. Twitch killjoy. Yes, we're going with that. That's the best adjective to describe Christopher's reaction to Twitch. Don't get chaos on YouTube. Although, sometimes I get Twitch chaos on YouTube. Mostly down to Simon and Ben. I think I've had more hype trains when I'm streaming on YouTube than when I'm streaming on Twitch, believe it or not. I have to be honest, there was a VOD you wanted to watch from Twitch, and during the pushback it was just a cacophony of noises and animated icons. Blue Army, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream and the channel. There's one VOD yeah, cacophony of noises and animated icons. Yes, well, what you have to remember, Christopher, is that this is how I'm going to make my first million. So yet, in spite of this, I'm still going to do half and half. There's going to be half on Twitch, half on YouTube for the foreseeable future. Caffle, I think parrot means... I don't know what the parrot means. But you and Caffle are opposites. Caffle hates YouTube, you hate Twitch, and this is a perfect illustration of how you can't please all the people all the time, but hopefully you can please all the people 50% of the time. That's called money. Well, I imagine so, Martin. None of us can foresee the future, but I imagine they do say your first million's the hardest, right? So once I get there, the rest should be pretty easy, I would have thought. You'll have to leave the stream. Your son's due to come over later today, and it's just wrong to say that Mum's just tested positive for COVID, so you have to go and collect him now. He's negative. Oh gosh, Mark, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Yeah, hopefully you'll still have some good protection between that and your jabs. Yes, okay, good luck, boss, and thank you for popping by. I'll see you soon. No, I'm choosing to isolate so I don't get the dreaded virus, because I can't bear the thought of having to self-isolate over Christmas. So that's why I took all the, a week and a half's leave leading up to it. Yes, me too. Me too. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. I'm going to have to give this longitude a whirl. There was me thinking I might arrive first for once and be able to actually watch other people land, but no, it's not to be. You had to self-isolate over Christmas last year after your housemate. Ah, God, yeah. It sucks. Twitch is way too much Minecraft and girls selling bathwater and stuff. I mean, if it would help, Christopher, I can sell you some of my own bathwater if it would make you feel a bit more at home. You like going with drone camera far ahead and then press tab to release it. The plane just flies past you. I didn't know you could press tab to release it. I might give that a go. Ben, good morning, boss. Welcome. Are you all recovered? Funny you woke up with a sore throat and tested yourself and you're negative. You have to catch up. Yes, yeah. Well, it'll be the VOD will be there, and it'll be on YouTube 24 hours after it finishes as well, so that Christopher can put his killjoy comments underneath it, no doubt. Still waiting for that cat fur scarf mesh. Oh God, there's so much I should be doing. During these 10 days, I wanted to get my website sorted. I wanted to get my merch sorted, not the cat fur stuff. That's just, none of you will be able to afford it because I'll have to spend hours learning how to darn, spin, darn, knit, whatever you do with cat fur. And each scarf would be well in excess of £200. But the other merch, traditional merch, I wanted to do it. And all I'm doing is just flying planes because that's what I want to do. So, yeah, maybe merch in the new year, maybe. What's this Twitch blasphemy? Yeah, well, it's Christopher for you. I think he's. I don't fully understand it, but what I'm getting is that he's disappointed I haven't sent him any of my bathwater. That's really what I've taken from his comments so far. So you know. Website, what will I put on it? Well, this is the thing. Someone told me a good several months ago that I should have a website, and I sort of agreed. And what I thought it would be nice to have just a place where I put, you know, my videos. I could categorize my videos, so you could go to, you know, reviews and then sort it by continent or whatever. I could categorize my streams, and you could see when I was next streaming and all of that sort of thing. Plus, sell my highly desirable Filbert Flies merch. And I actually bought a domain and I bought some hosting and I made a start on it, but I didn't really have a vision, and I still don't, and so I just sort of left it. Outsource it, yeah, I could outsource it. I could actually, I could. Dirty bathwater and sweaty socks. The clouds look fat. They do, don't they? They do. Where actually are we? Somewhere in between Greece and Israel, obviously. But what islands have we flying past? So the island that we can see, or that we did just been past Naxos. Yeah, been past Naxos. We're going to be flying over Kinnaros shortly. And then we'll fly over Kos. And then we'll fly over Giali, which I've never even heard of. Pretty close to Nisyros. Then we'll fly over Rhodes. We might even see the airport with a bit of luck. We're not going to be far away from there. And after that, it'll be time to start our descent and fly into Israel. Ooh, oh. I thought we had Tel Aviv approach online, but we don't. It's Amman. There isn't merch yet. But there should be merch. Yeah, Gaia's Kos is lovely. No, you didn't start the war, boss. Christopher started the war. You did Kaitac the other day with Mark. Great scenery and a fun approach. Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's awesome. Where did you fly from? Taiwan? Did you recreate last month's Club Filbert magic? You'd buy a Filbert Flies mug. Awesome. So there has been a limited edition of 10 mugs, which went out to well, some people bought them, some people got them as gifts because they're mods. So I thought it might be a nice little thank you. And I did them myself. I got them printed, and then I got boxes, and then I posted them. But it was an absolute ball ache, quite frankly. So I'm going to do a new series of mugs at some point, but they're going to be on one of these platforms where they just sort it all out for you. Burke A320, thank you very, very much for the follow. Welcome. David, good morning. How are you? This is David Rosenfeld, who created Ben Gurion scenery. Initially for FSX and P3D, I think, and now for MSFS, hence us going to have a look at it. Sunday's a working day in Israel. Oh yes, of course it is, yeah. You're better on the second approach following the rabbits. Good. Creator is in the house, yes. They're very good and dishwasher resistant. Apparently not girlfriend resistant, according to Scott, though. Well, it depends on the quality of your girlfriend, doesn't it, really? Guangzhou, only 200 nautical miles, right? Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Obviously, we had to do a pretend route, which is, doesn't sit comfortably with me, but well worth it. Good, I'm pleased. Thank you, Gabby. I appreciate you not smashing it up. You found the rabbits easier to follow than looking at the checkerboard. Yeah, the checkerboard's it's a rough guide, isn't it, as to when you should start your turn. It's not particularly accurate. Spilner999, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. Your mug's good. I think they all are. I don't think anyone has smashed one or had it smashed so far, which is good news. Yes, they do. Cheese? What? I mean, cheese to you too, KFC Turbo. How are you doing, Spilner? It's not Twitch in itself you dislike, it's the constant cacophony of sounds and icons. You followed Blackbox711 years ago and he only streams on Twitch, but you prefer YouTube overall. Fair enough. Cathay is a proper route from Guangzhou in a 320. Yeah, but not to Kai Tak, boss. Not to Kai Tak is my point. If you really want to immerse yourself as a Cathay Pacific flight, you deliberately let yourself wander to the left of the IGS localizer. Gives you more time and space to make the turn. Is that what they used to do in real life, Pete? I have tried poutine. I have tried several times, in fact. Love it. Really like poutine. I'm doing very well. Yeah, I'm doing very well. I've woken up a little bit now. 9 o'clock is a bit early to start a stream. I haven't had breakfast, but I've had a coffee and that'll do. I'll have lunch in between this and the Club Filbert fly. By the way, those of you who are sort of umming and ahhing about subscribing to the channel, there are various perks you get. I call my subscription plan Club Filbert. There are 3 tiers: Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald for tiers 1, 2, and 3. If you subscribe at tier 1, you get access to various private members-only channels on my Discord server. You get badges next to your name, and you get access to custom emojis. If you join at Sapphire, you can join us on the group flight, which is happening at 1300 Zulu, so in 3 hours' time. And we're flying across New Zealand in light aircraft. It's going to be absolutely spectacular. That's what I call Club Filbert Sapphire. And so the perk of that is, in addition to the others, is that you get a monthly group flight / live stream, but that's on YouTube. And then if you're feeling incredibly generous, you can join Club Filbert Emerald, which is a tier 3 subscription. And for that, you get to have a little chat with me after every stream, or most streams, in the exclusive Club Filbert Gold/Emerald chat room on my Discord server, and you get to vote on where I'm going to fly the following week. So those are the perks for subscribers on this channel. If you'd like to join. Yes, yeah, London Control would be right up Christopher's street. It is Canadian. Yeah, it's Canadian. So it's chips with cheese curds and gravy. And it's becoming a bit sort of trendy and gentrified, so you can have various toppings as well as that, but it's the ultimate comfort food. Yeah, Jason's a long-time silver member and has never once regretted it. It's a bit like an OnlyFans. Not at all like a cult. You don't get to see me naked, unfortunately. But other than that, it's just like an OnlyFans. It is indeed Quebecois, yeah. CF Sentinels, indeed. No regrets from Pete. Good to hear. Ben Gurion is not yet out for FS 2020, no, so we're previewing it today. We don't have a release date just yet, but hopefully not too long. Go away, Omar. Omar's only sulking about his Club Filbert membership because I threatened to ban him for flying EasyJet in Singapore. He's an outlier. He is not the norm. Oh, the membership flies by. Is that a good thing? Dinner with the fam. Enjoy, Harry. See you shortly. Suggestion: how about poutine on the Ritz? Poutine on the Ritz? You mean at the Ritz, at the hotel? No, I don't know what that is. Poutine on the Ritz. It's probably a pun, knowing you, Offroll, but I don't get it. What is this early hour? This early hour, Wojtek, welcome by the way, is down to me having promised to do a preview of Ben Gurion and realising I had no time other than this morning, so I'm doing 2 streams today. But it's fine, I've woken up now, it's all good. Lots of regret for you still not received feet pictures of wealth. Well, that's because I haven't yet launched Diamond. I think probably we're going to say you have to have been a... Yes, I'm going to declare it now. Once you've been a Club Filbert... what's my top tier? Emerald. Once you've been a Club Filbert Emerald subscriber for a year, you get automatic access to Club Filbert Diamond. And that's when the feet pics and bathwater start. Singing it to what tune? Poutine on the Ritz. Poutine on the Ritz. Poutine on the Ritz. Poutine on the Ritz. No, I don't know. Still don't get it. Gotta go study. Bad luck, Martin. Good luck with it. Good luck with the studying, though, boss. See you soon. What's this? Mason wing walking. Oh, Christ, I can't imagine anything worse. But yes, each to their own. It does look pretty cool, though, doesn't it? Talking of EasyJet, what's the EasyJet link? Still don't sign. If you get it, I promise you will immerse yourself fully into MSFS. Oh, for the VS. Is that your VS year plan? Just to fly planes. Gold/Emerald. You better get mining. You better have. Clip that for evidence. 500 field years left for book presentation. Oh, you're so close. You're so close. I need to start thinking about what book I'm going to present next. See, a lot of my books are on Kindle, but that wouldn't make a very good presentation. Oh, I've got some ideas. OEC weather update? Oh, what? It's alright. 19017, few clouds at 5,000. Oh, do you mean that your sim weather? Yes, Israel. We're flying Israel. You like my glasses? Where did I get them from? Oh, thank you. I got them from a local optician in Leighton. Just a little independent optician. So unless you live in northeast London, that's probably not much use to you. You get to climb onto the wing yourself. Yeah, I gathered. You're a bit of an adrenaline junkie though, Christopher. I can imagine that being right up your street, whereas I'm an absolute wuss and I can't imagine anything worse. Yes, you're going to hire me for personal one-to-one tutors. Oh, awesome. Let me know. I'll take a sabbatical, Jason. VAIDP. Where's that? Is that Indira Gandhi? Is that Delhi? I think it is. Sim weather. Cruising nice and overspeed. Ah, Christ. Good morning, Jenny. Good very, very early morning to you. How are you? Every time Philbert right-clicks on a stream, you get worried. Why? What happens when I right-click? Exhausted, but you're here now. You didn't set an alarm for this, I hope, Jen? No, because you're very late if you set an alarm. You working today? Right, how are we doing progress-wise? 10:56 we're due to arrive. In about 55 minutes. The action that must not be named happens. Oh, No, the only reason I can think of that you would end up being banned is if you turn up on my epic Poggers final leg of my Cargo Lux trip around the world by 747 in Chicago in an EasyJet livery. That's it. You've got nothing else to worry about. No, actually, late show. I didn't sleep all that well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're here and ready for flight. Excellent. You're in the right place. Yeah, so well, to catch you up, we had a lovely departure from Athens, which was very, very busy, actually. And yeah, we're nearly halfway, I guess, or a third of the way down to Tel Aviv. And I'm considering going and getting some cereal. I'm going to go and get some cereal. I shouldn't starve myself. This would be a bad idea. I will be back in just a tickle.
100.
There we are.
Hype. Choo choo.
Oh, Simon. Oh my God, what have I missed? What have I missed?
50.
Oh my goodness me. Oh dearie. Boss, thank you very, very much for the gifted sub and Melmore. Welcome to Club Filbert Ruby. And why is Christopher? Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Simon, tier 3 for 4 months, and good morning to you. Good morning. Tickle, is that a Club Filbert gold benefit? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. As soon as Christmas is over, boss, we'll schedule in a time. Snowy. Right. Let me catch up with what's going on. I don't think these emojis are showing up for me. I don't know. I'm just seeing Nodder Snowy. Even in the main hype train level 3 2%. How has that happened? How has that happened? Marker with 300 bits. Thank you, boss. Thank you very, very much indeed. Simon with 50 bits and his tier 3 renewal, and Alex with 100 bits, and Ben with his gifted sub to me. You're all wonderful people, and it is much appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Pure innocence here. None of you is innocent in this. You're all complicit, and it's absolutely fine. Marker with a gifted sub to B Mint, who will probably never be back. But thank you very much indeed, boss. That's very, very kind of you. They won't. It's better TTV. You can combine emotes with a snowy emote, and it overlays falling snow on them. But normally I see better TTV emotes on my chat in Streamlabs, don't I? I think I do. Chrissy Racing, welcome, boss. Maybe if I go to Twitch itself, oh, I see it now. That's really interesting, because I thought the Streamlabs showed me all the emotes because it just streams the chat, but it doesn't. Oh, it's too early. It's too early. Simon. Tier 1 sub to Tom. Thank you very, very much. And Exito Flight, welcome. Chrissy Racing, welcome. Thank you very, very much for your follows. 50% on a level 3 hype train at 20 past 10 in the morning. Captain Swift, good morning. Welcome. How are you? Oh, I'm still saying I'm taking a break when that's clearly not the case as well. Boss! Enough. 100. Enough with the madness.
Choo choo.
Omar, welcome to Club Filbert. Welcome back to Club Filbert, Ruby. Justice for Marcy's... What? Omar's... Oh, justice for Omar's easy chest. Never. What plane am I driving? I am driving an Isra A320neo.
100.
Am
Simon,
I late for the hype train?
You're not, Jenny. You're not. No, thank you ever so much for 100 bits. You're all wonderful people. Justice for EasyJet Worldwide Opera. Simon, after what happened in New Zealand and the awful things you said about Omar after that in private, did not think I'd be seeing that hashtag from you. I almost put a trigger warning on that on my top 10 airports video
hashtag
just for you.
Justice for EasyJet.
Marker, thank you very much. Another 100 bits.
100.
Oh, God.
Still
And
not
Method.
enough for Choo Choo.
What, when do you get Choo Choo? Is it a level? Do you have to get a complete level 5? I still don't understand hype trains. Pete! Pete! 5 gifted, boss! 5 gifted! No, it's too much! It's too much. Now we're on level 5. This is phenomenal. Phenomenally generous. Thank you. Thank you all very, very much indeed. This is pretty hype. This is pretty hype. Now, just a reminder to those of you who have been inducted into Club Filbert Ruby, make sure that you link your Twitch account with your Discord account from your Discord settings, so you have access to all of the exclusive Club Filbert benefits over on Twitch. You get a Choo Choo even with a level 1. Okay, but obviously level 5 is definitely more pog. Definitely more pog. Crimson Bear, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jen is always up at 5 in the morning. Always. Well, thank you, Simon. Yes, yes. And whether you are a subscriber or not, come and join the Discord server. It's well, it's where all the best people in flight simming hang out. No capper. What else was I going to say? Don't know. I don't know. Level 5 hype train. Unbelievable. All for just sitting here. In fact, not for sitting here, for getting up and getting my muesli. That's when this all started. I'll do that more often. Just get up and go and get food. You lot seem to love it. Oh, yes, okay, yeah, I will. Yes. And it's the tab key, you say? Wait, why can't... No, hang on. Ah, there we are. It's a bit scary, actually, isn't it? Oh, that is quite cool. That is quite cool. I never knew you could do that so easily. I knew you could sort of unlock it from the camera menu, but I didn't know you could just press tab. That's very cool. Thanks for the tip. Have no life and you usually get up to a flight. No work today. Oh, hooray! Come back plane. Yes. That was good, wasn't it? Oh, well, so the tab thing unlocks the drone from the plane and keeps it stationary. So tab to unlock and then tab again to relock it. Hence you can do flybys. You and me both, Jenny. Work is massively overrated. Just grabbed a latte. Well, you missed a gifted sub, boss. We're on a level 5 hype train. And I can't remember who gifted it to you. There's been quite a few gifts going on. But someone gifted you a sub. So welcome back to Club Filbert Ruby. Oh, it was Ben Boss. Yeah, it's not good that I can't remember who did what, but yeah. Crazy numbers of subs being gifted. Crazy numbers of bits. All by very, very nice people. Should you tell Jamie that you gifted him a sub? You can if you want to. I'm sure he'll be very pleased. There we are. Hype train complete. Level 4 completed at 10 on a Sunday morning. Thank you all very, very much indeed. Yeah, he asked for justice for your EasyJet, but he didn't mean it. Oh, thank you, Captain Swift. It's very nice of you. You will go. Oh, you become a conductor. Very good, Marco. Well done. Also, is Astro Charles in the chat? And do you know Astro Midas? You two should get together for sure. Talk about stars and that. EasyJet flying up from O'Hare to Luxembourg confirmed? No, absolutely not confirmed. Absolutely not confirmed. I mean, he can do it, but it'll be the last time he ever does anything with me. So I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Can you be cheeky and see me do the tab flight past again? It was cool. Yes, of course. No. I had a little bit go down the wrong way, you see, so I'm pressing pause on the muesli. Yes, what? EasyJet A3... Excuse me, A339. No. EasyJet flights in Europe. Yes. EasyJet flights outside Europe. In your own time, if you must. Dear, I'm not good at eating and streaming. Still alive. You lot are still... I mean, you could have lost me there. And the last thing you've said to me is that you're going to fly a Ryanair 737 from Chicago to Luxembourg. How would you have felt if that was the last words I ever read in my life? This is how we need to think. You didn't want this to choke live on stream. You have the emergency services on standby. Thank you. Proud. Oh dear. Yeah, for God's sake, don't dial 911. That would be. I don't know. I don't know if emergency call takers have links with other services around. It might be better than nothing. Probably not though. You would have felt bad for asking me to fly by in the drone at the time. Does it? I never knew that. Yeah, no, I mean, on a serious note though, I do not want anyone to fly from Chicago to Luxembourg in a EasyJet, Ryanair, plane, or indeed any narrow body. And if you do, you're going to be banned forever. So, there we are. It's clear, isn't it? It's clear. No room for ambiguity in this sort of thing. Hey, I have another flyby. Says manual landing elevation. In what plane tree do we went? No, so I wasn't clear enough. Wasn't clear enough. No EasyJet liveries, no Ryanair liveries, and no narrow bodies. So that precludes an EasyJet A339. No, oh goodness me, right. Oh, I'm so ready for this New Year cleanse now. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Oh, Simon! I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I could have flown Aegean, but Aegean only do night flights, and I didn't want to arrive into Tel Aviv in the dark. Wilbur looked at the camera directly burning into your eyes. An EasyJet Concorde. There was a loophole after all. Listen, I'm looking after the needs of the many, Marker. I'm looking after the needs of the many. And the needs of the many are immersive, realistic flight simulation, and that's what I do on this channel. Wojtek, and you were talking about flying Ryanair A340-400 and EasyJet 339 for one of my streams. Were you? Well, I'm glad I've put an end to that conversation anyway. What runway are we planning to land on? 221, I believe. Yeah, we should probably have a little look at that, actually, shouldn't we? Arrivals. Yes, Amos 1 Bravo to ILS 21 via Tadov. That is the plan. Looks eminently doable. It's an interesting little kink in the star, though. What's that about? So there's an Amos 1 Alpha that goes straight, and an Amos 1 Bravo that has a sort of a dip in it. I think we'll do the Amos 1 Alpha, because I don't see the point in that dip. I will. I won't feel good about it. I'll feel a little bit guilty, but for the good of the wider community, it's the right thing to do. Right, so let us get set up. So LLBG arrival, ILS 21. Well, if you had donated enough to buy me a new house, then yeah, I probably wouldn't ban you, but you haven't, so no great loss. Right, what are we doing? Tadov by Amos 1 Alpha. Amos. It's looking all right. And let's have a look at our altitude constraints, see when we need to be getting down, which might not be too far away, actually. So we want to be at or below 9,000 at Amos. And we want to be between 8,000 and 5,000 at Tadov. But I think what we should really do, seeing as there's no ATC online, is just set up for a descent smoothly down to 2,600, which is when we will be intercepting the ILS. What's this video?
Democracy basically means government by the people, of the people.
Okay, sorry. Right, I see where this is all coming from now. I see where this is all coming from. Some people were under the mistaken belief that Filbert Flies is a democracy. Take 13,000 at Zuko. Alright. Listen to the expert. Yeah, he is for sure. Trust. We're a republic. In a manner of speaking, yes, I suppose we are a republic. So 13,000 at Zuko. I wish we had working VNAV. Where is Zuko? A little way off. So we want to start our descent then. 75 nautical miles before Zuko. And Amos, do you know when they would use the Amos 1 Alpha and when they'd use the Amos 1 Bravo by chance? I've seen that guy before. Is he? Who is he? This is how you would react when people vote for the A340 Ryanair and A320. Yes. Yeah, sort of a monarchy, but more than a monarchy, I would say. I don't see myself as a president. I see myself as a... I think the word I'm looking for is dictatorship. I think that's the word I'm looking for. One Bravo is used for traffic jams and speed reduction. Okay, thank you. So it's not... I thought that might be the case, but I also thought it might be standard for jets or turboprops or something. It's good to know. So we don't have to worry about that. And we can go into our perf approach page. Working VNAV, you know the FS Labs does. Yes, well, you know, the thing is though, boss. The thing is, boss. We're here to look at the new Ben Gurion scenery for MSFS. Not the old Ben Gurion scenery for P3D. So my hands were tied with this one. More of an El Presidente. Yes, I'll take that. I'll take that. Benevolent dictator to a point. Yes, benevolent dictator with a limit. Any news regarding the VNAV implementation in the fly-by-wire A32NX? Not that I'm aware of, unfortunately. I know they're working on it. My gut feeling is that it won't be too long, but I don't have any actual insider goss to tell you, I'm afraid. So QNH 1016, temperature 17. Wind is 190 at 17. Transition altitude, transition level. It is flight level 200. That's massively high. Why is it so high? No comment, Simon. Yeah, I know. UK 2000 were it. Listen. Let's not associate UK 2000's fanboys with the man himself, who I quite like. What am I doing? I've totally thrown... Oh, yes. I'm looking for the minimums. That's what I'm doing. And they are... Ooh, we can do a full... 334 feet barometric. Boom. And I feel like we should draw some range rings, seeing as Simon's here and I like to make him proud. Where's VVTS? Is that Thailand? Is that Bangkok? Am I ready for a book presentation right now? Not yet, Rice Ninja. Not yet. But could we possibly save it till the next stream? Would that be okay? It's up to you. They're your Philbios. You can claim them whenever you like, and I will fulfil my obligations. But next stream, you know, when we're further away from the descent, that would be awesome. Steck 1977, welcome. Oh, Ho Chi Minh, right. Thank you, boss, appreciate it. Tanson Nat, I should know that. We flew there, didn't we? Amos, you know you said 11,000 at Tadov. The chart says it's maximum 8,000 feet. Or were we not talking about Tadov? I can't remember now. What I'm gonna do, because I'd rather be too low than too high, is I'm gonna go for 7,000 at Tadov. So we're gonna start our descent 94 nautical miles before it, and that'll get us down in plenty of time. And yes, I'm going to draw a 94-mile range ring around Tadov so I don't forget. Because who needs working VNAV when you have range rings, eh? Oh, you said 13,000 at Zuko. Ah, sorry, I was misremembering. Okay, right. Tadov at 5,000. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's go for Tadov at 5,000 then. Let's do that. 101 nautical miles. Yeah, that makes it slightly easier, I think. 101 nautical miles then. So we can see that there, so we'll start our descent in about 80 nautical miles. Next, minimum safe altitudes. Okay, so we'll draw these from the Ben Gurion VOR. EGN. That one. So that's going to be, what's 180? 190 minus 180, 010. And 180. With a 25 nautical mile range. And those denote our minimum safe altitudes, which to the east is 5,000 feet and to the west is 2,500 feet. We did, yeah, we did fly there for a giveaway. We did. Augie, good morning. Have I flown the Embraer 110 in MSFS? No, I haven't. No. I had a look at it, and I heard what other people were saying, and it's a little bit of a Captain Sim setup, in that it's a kind of nice model, but it's not really an Embraer 110. It uses a lot of default systems and that sort of thing. Is what a DME waypoint? Which one? Ben Gurion VOR? That's where the minimum, the sectors for the minimum safe altitudes are measured. Now, what was I going to say? Yes, join my Discord server. I am still eating the Never. It's soggy now, so I'm less likely to choke on it. Do come and join my Discord server. And if you're enjoying this stream, then do subscribe to me on YouTube. I do half my streaming there, and also lots and lots of video reviews and tutorials and other awesome content that I wouldn't want you to miss out on. Yeah. Yeah, that's where the minimum safe are measured from. No worries, Oggy. Playlist was a little short, really, wasn't it? Let's have a little bit more music. Let's have a bit of retro Riviera. To those of you who have joined recently, we're flying from Athens to Tel Aviv, and we are doing a preview of David Rosenfeld's upcoming Tel Aviv Ben Gurion scenery. Yeah, I love this song. I love this song. It makes me think of money. But it's not so often you get to hear the full version. Oh, you're on your way down, Pete. Awesome. Does the longitude have working beam? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely a real-world A320 livery as well, definitely. Wouldn't see this only on a CO. Oh, it has advisory feed. Oh yes, because it uses the working title G3000. Yes, that makes sense. J Freaks, thank you very, very much for the follow. Welcome. Best advisory V. Oh really? Better than the CRJ? Maybe I will have to take it for a spin. Truck driver's key change. Gives you a synced required descent rate that adjusts depending on your speed. Oh, that's very good. That's very good. So what does it not do that the CJ4 does? Someone was saying that they don't think I'd like it as much as the CJ, so presumably it's not quite as complete, but in what way? CJ4's better, okay. Anyway, after Christmas, I think we're going to have a little bit of a focus on the 737, probably in P3D. FLC on the climb is slippery if there's no holes. Right, okay. One last go at fixing my track IR, I think. No, it just doesn't want to turn on at all. Never mind. Can't have all the immersion all the time. Yeah, 11,000 at Zuko is a good idea. We certainly want to be below 13,000 there. So let's start down now. We can go as low as 10,000 up until combo. Is it really, Alex? Never knew that. I used to fly the 742 back in the day. Don't think I ever did it properly. There are no holes where the passengers put their suitcases. Good morning, Danny. How are you? We'll be at 11. We'll be below 13,000 by okay. That will be below 11,000 by okay. Geosky are flying old 742s with very limited automation, proper old school pulp. I'll have to check out that video as soon as I have time. Oh, the 747 classics are brilliant. Can I explain the radial setting in the MCDU and how it works? Yes. So, if you want to draw a radial around any fix you like, you need to go to the flight plan mode and then click the LSK next to the top waypoint. Then you go to fix info, and then you can see I've put in TADOV and a 101 nautical mile radius around it. That's to help me not miss the top of descent, and that's this ring here that we've just crossed. You can also put radials. So the radial gives you an outbound radial. Is it an outbound radial or an inbound radial? Hang on. Yeah, an outbound radial from the fix. So it's useful for drawing lines to remind you of the minimum safe altitude sectors. So I don't need a radial for this one because I just want a distance measure from the waypoint. But I did want both a radius of 25 nautical miles and two radials here from the Ben Gurion VOR. Now, if you look at the chart for the ILS 21, it actually gives inbound radials. The Jefferson charts give inbound radials. The ICAO charts normally give you outbound radials. So the chart is showing me radials of 190 and 360. So what I did was I subtracted 180 from them to give me 10 and 180. You've been to Tel Aviv not too long ago, so you're very excited to see how it looks in the sim. Oh, cool. Did you have a good time? I've never been. Does the landing gear have radials? I mean, yes. Sort of. Flashy landing gear have white balls. I did Tree We Went. Yes, I did. I haven't bought it yet, but I did see it. Not very much like it in Tel Aviv. Oh, right, okay. That's a shame. The airport itself was nice, just had a lot of delay. Oh, really? P3D definitely has some Riga scenery, yes. Could fly Ryanair. Could fly, yeah, true. True. I will fly to Riga. Not much better than a Sunday morning cuppa and a film. It's very nice of you to say so. Yes, I do. I do remember you as Swifty. Was that on YouTube? Was your YouTube account? No, it must be here. Otherwise, you said wouldn't make sense. Your ATC just started talking to you. 122.8 is the ATIS for a nearby field. Oh, really? Friday's the best because there's the full ATC starting from 17 hours. Oh, right. Okay. Nice to know. Yeah, I'm really excited about the PMDG 737 in P3D. It's I flew the old version years and years ago, and then the FS Labs came out, and that became the only thing because it was so much better. But it's so nice to fly. It's so nice to fly the engines. So I'm going to be doing a lot in that, possibly including Riga. Yeah, FS Labs work slowly. They do work very slowly. I remember their A320 being announced, that they were working on it. They announced it about... I think it must have been 8 years or something like that before it was finally released, because I took a big long break from simming for several years and came back and it had just been released. That's not to... So, they may be working on something. I think they probably wouldn't be... They're not the sort of company to keep talking about it and updating. There is, however, an MSFS tab in their new downloader program. Thank you, Upwell. Thank you very much. What about the 737 in MSFS? So the latest news on that is that PMDG have not...
Cabin crew prepare for arrival.
They're not going to predict a release date because there's still some functionality that they need Asobo to add before they can make it happen. So we don't know. We don't know when it's coming out. They don't know when it's coming out. QNH 1016 set.
10.
But hopefully early in the new year.
Passing 18,900. Now.
Checked. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seat belts.
On.
Barrow rep.
1016 set.
1016 set. Minimum.
Why do I always do that? I always try and click the right arrow button rather than the next phase. 334 feet set.
334 set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Just going to add in a little bit of speed brake because my assertion that we were going to be well below flight level 130 by Zuko has not come true. Latest release of the FS Lab. So yeah, it's all A320 family aircraft. So the latest were the Sharklets versions of the A320 and A321. It's an incredibly high transition level, yeah. I don't know why. Does anyone know why? Yeah, I think that's true, Alex. That is true. So we can go down to as low as 5,000 feet now. I don't know why my top of descent calculation was so off. I hope we're going to be okay. (2,600) is the glide slope intercept altitude. And it's going to take us 32 nautical miles to get there. Oh yeah, we're fine. We are fine. We will reach the ground. Yes, yeah. You always end up on the ground one way or another. love this playlist. Right, we'll turn on the LS. We'll get the landing lights on before we pass 10,000 feet. Nose light can go to taxi. First officer will do that for you anyway, but I like to be a little bit involved sometimes. No, I haven't played the 7.8 for ages, actually. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly.
Penny for my thoughts on the 787.
Please see the customer service agent.
I mean, it's good. It's good.
Or the video monitors inside the terminal for
It's very good.
For your continued
I think you should fly. There
flight
we go.
attendants
There's
will
my
now walk
thoughts.
through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers, and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taken off.
Welcome. Greetings to you too. Out of cockpit over Madagascar from a Bombardier Global 7500 in real life. Wow, that is very, very exciting. Where are you flying? Tell us the backstory to this. Also, I don't really know how to say your name. Is it Jan?
We'll be landing shortly. Thank you.
Which airline has bikini dancing cabin crew? No idea. I have Swifty, yeah. Yeah, I have. It's a lovely approach. Oh right, I looked very pensive. I was thinking about the approach. I feel like... I don't know. I was thinking about my top of descent and why it didn't quite work out. But it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I just like to meet my altitude restrictions, and when I don't, it's annoying. Svenya's your name. You're 51 years, and since 1999 you've had your ATPL license. Right, nice. And so you fly Bombardier Global 7500s. For who? That's the trouble with the cam. You thought, what is he thinking about? Yeah. Ben Gurion traffic, ISR562 is on the Amos 1 Alpha arrival, approaching Vetek, descending through 6,200 feet inbound for the ILS runway 2. And we'll stop the music
1,000
because
to go.
It's too distracting. And we're going to stay above 5,000 feet until Tadov now. Since 12 years in private sector before, long time by UPS cargo. Ah, right, nice. And which do you prefer?
Ben Gurion traffic, citation Golf 104 Delta is descending towards Ben Gurion via the Amos 1 arrival, currently passing through flight 6,000 feet for 2,600 feet from the ILS.
Pete? Are you about to descend into me? Oh no, you're well ahead. You're well ahead, it's fine. Well ahead, just a bit higher than I am. Oh, thank you, Danny. Yeah, and so my plan is to park on one of the Terminal 3 remote stands, which is where the real flight parked yesterday, I think. Going for stand 3. Going for stand 3. Which reminds me, I should get some charts ready, really. Now we're doing not a lot at 5,000 feet. So there's runway 21. Can come more or less all the way to the end. Probably exit on Whiskey 4. Left on Kilo or Mike. Probably Kilo. It's not clear if these are one-way taxiways or not. Anyway, Kilo looks like a safe bet. Thank God I finished that music with that thought. Yeah. I mean, I haven't. I'll probably finish it off after the stream now, though, so as not to panic anyone again. Nobody wants to see someone die on stream. I'll choke to death in my own time. And according to the chart, we want to be doing a maximum of 230 knots at Tadov. Private giggles, more holidays and much more money. Right, fair enough. Fair enough. And where are you based? Right, let's reduce our speed now to 230. LAX? Oh, right. Gosh, you're a long way from home then. Just open YouTube to see Tango Whiskey streaming his Hong Kong radar. Oh, right, nice. Very nice. That's true. That's true. Imagine how guilty Omar would have felt then. And the rest of them. And the rest of them. So after Tadov, we will descend to 2,600 feet. Tel Aviv traffic, yes.
Gurion traffic citation
Or
Golf
Ben
104
Gurion
Delta
traffic,
is
I don't
established
know.
on the localizer for the ILS runway 21.
Either's fine. I don't like the look of them there hills. It's making me a bit nervous. But I'll trust the chart, which admittedly says minimum 4,000 at the next way. Yeah, Betio, is Betio where we're going? Yeah, we should not have done that. Be on the safe side, be realistic, 4,000 feet at Betio. And then we'll descend further. And when we're about 5 away, we can... Oh, yes, you're right, we do need 185 at the turn. So let's activate our approach phase. Go back into manage speed. Yes, I'm closer than I realised. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Has this airport got television scenery too?
566 inbound Tivla Nasma 1
I don't
Alpha
think
arrival.
so, no. I think
Expect
it's just the
ILS
airport.
21 approach.
That's not a good time to lose your mouse pointer, is it?
1,000
we
to
can
go.
down to 2,600. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Oh, is there a free photogrammetry type thing? But we don't need to go all the way down to our flaps 3 speed. We'll keep it at 170 for now. And we'll arm approach mode. Tel Aviv traffic, Israel 562 is turning final runway 21, 12 miles to run. Nice, you've had an interesting career.
Hungarian traffic citation Golf 104 Delta is now short final ILS runway 21.
Radar altimeter alive.
It's a nice approach to 2-1. Yeah, I'm impressed so far. Go on then, boss, seeing as you've been away for so long. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, you don't have to do that. The Airbuses won't intercept the glide slope until they've intercepted the localizer, so you can just go straight for approach mode. Gear down. You wonder when MSFS is going to stop ruining glass in foggy conditions. Oh yeah, I wonder as well. Laps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Laps full. Laps full.
Speed checked.
Hungarian traffic citation Golf 104 Delta
Flaps
vacated
full.
onto November.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Let's ding the cabin. Naughty first officer.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Now I've totally forgotten where I was on the checklist. Set and checked.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
I'll do my best, Omar. Do my best. Do my damnedest. You've lost the emotion. It's gone blurry. What's gone blurry? The stream. Gurion traffic, Israel 562, short final runway 21. first time in Israel. Do you know, it's greener than I thought it would be. Quite lush and pretty. Oh, that's a shame. Anyone else having issues with the stream? Not that I can do anything about it.
Gurion traffic is A32NX nautical mile final runway 21.
You landed a business jet at Heathrow. Mm-hmm.
500.
18 knot wind, more or less straight on the nose. Very nice. Performance is very good as well.
400. 300. 100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
Checked.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse, green, decel.
Welcome to Tel Aviv, bosses.
$70 knots.
And we're going to roll it down to this next exit.
Gurion traffic is Israel 565 nautical mile final runway 21.
Thank you, bosses. Thank you. Tel Aviv traffic Israel 562 is vacated runway 21. Thank you, Melon. Runway 6. Yes. Right, where are we going now? Let's have a look at the chart. I did look before. The ground has been fab. It has. Never gets old landing a plane. No, no. It's always absolute joy. So, was I calling it runway 21 rather than runway 26? No, I did mean runway 21. I was looking at the wrong runway on the chart. So, yeah, I guess we'll make a right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely. This will be your indication that it is safe to move around the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and we hope to see you once again.
Oh, are you waiting
flight.
for
Thank
me?
you.
Hey, jolly decent of you, so. Oh, we got some follows as well. Thank you very, very much indeed to Benny Mac and Hugo. Welcome to the channel, both of you. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted. Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed. Disarmed.
APU.
Start. He's not listening today. Start. Set and checked.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
It's not a Ryanair A320. How's the airport? Well, we've just landed at it. So far, so good. But once we've parked up, we'll have a proper look around and see what we think together. I've already... I have raised this. I have raised that is a Boeing 737. It is a monstrosity. It's been acknowledged as a monstrosity, and it's going to be removed, but unfortunately not until the next update due to SDK errors. Not errors, problems. I don't know, whatever you would call it with an SDK. But rest assured, it's not going to be there long. 748 code E or F aircraft. I can't remember off the top of my head, to be honest. I did promise we weren't going to focus on the 73, the Ryanair, whatever it is, the Ryanair monstrosity. But unfortunately, everyone's focusing on it. But it is going, so don't worry. So where did I say we were going to park? Stand 3, didn't I? That's where the real aircraft parked.
Gurion traffic. Israel 566 runway 21 vacated.
Taxi light off. Ah, there it is, Echo Hotel 3. I thought I was gone the wrong way for a minute then. Yeah, so I came here to take the screenshot for the thumbnail, and and I was saying it looks really good from the little I've seen, except for the 737. Oh, Ivan, no, there's no point in doing that. There's no point in doing that. I already said in my Pyre Glasgow review that it's much better than UK 2000's version. And it is. And that's really all you need to know. Sorry. I'm doing fewer videos and more streams at the moment because I'm really bored of doing review videos, so I'm keeping them to a minimum, just stuff I'm really interested in. Bouncy on the race, yeah. Right, APU bleed is on. Engines can come off. Seatbelts can come off. And the beacon light can come off as well. And we'll get some stairs over. Unless FS2 crew's going to do it. No, I don't think it is. Yes, Omar. I use my toe brakes on my rudder pedals, mostly. That's interesting. The stairs are not coming over. Yes, it looks very much like these are MSFS stairs, and they should come over, I would have thought. Curious. Looks like you're getting yourself rudder pedals. I would recommend them. I didn't have any for most of my life, for most of my simming life, but yeah, I do recommend them. Okay, no stairs today. No stairs today. Now, I'm sorry to keep you all in suspense, but I really need to nip to the loo quickly. So I'm going to do that, then I'll come back, and then we'll have a proper look around this airport and see what we think of it. Yeah, back in a moment. Right, I'm back. Nice to see the AIGs working nicely with AD-ONS ISRA A320. Very, very nice. Right, let's start over here. I've got the TFRP, the cheapest Thrustmaster rudder pedals. If you can afford it, I would suggest going for more expensive ones, to be honest. They're a little bit sticky. You are late, but don't worry, Zanis, you're here in time for a look around the airport. So, this is where we've parked. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I assume it's something to do with luggage handling. And initial impressions are pretty good. Nice and curved, no jagged edges or anything like that. The textures on the roof, not super sharp, but then you're never going to get that close to the textures on the roof, so that doesn't matter. These are sort of default satellite ground textures, which I'm not super fussed by, to be honest. You do notice those jagged blurry lines when you park up. We have the control tower here, which is very nicely modelled. And very nicely textured. Good bit of weathering, good bit of detail on the roof. Very good, very good. Like these little trees and bushes down here too. Let's move over to the main terminal. You had a double bounce landing. Ah, bad luck, Treat. Oh, this is the old tower, is it? Right, okay. Yeah, ground textures I was very impressed by on the taxi in. Good bit of dirt here and there. I won't go to the trouble of looking at the Google satellite imagery and seeing if they have matched the colours perfectly, because normal people don't do that. So I'm not going to do it. But yeah, really crisp. The red markings are not too bright as you get in some sceneries. They look pretty realistic. Lovely bit of detail on the jetways. You've got to prepare for the ADB to KOID. No worries. You'll be right back from SB. What's SB? Anyway, see you soon. Do I have a video how I've got my camera set up? No, I haven't, but that's not a bad idea for one. After I finish looking around the airport, I'll show you my settings. Are you using the lights? Am I doing the Lights Asia VATSIM event today? No, I can't. We've got the Club Filbert Silver and Sapphire stream this afternoon / group flight. Miss Halo, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So this is looking very, very impressive. The jetways look fantastic. Super crisp advertising on the side. What does this? What are these adverts for, Amos? What does the Hebrew say? Textures here are lovely, nice and reflective. They're sort of marble, aren't they? I guess something akin to marble. Old Man Shaggy 34, thank you for the follow as well. Oh, it's a bank. Ah, okay, right. Hebrew and Korean looks kind of similar, do they? That's interesting. Bank Hapo Alim, an Israeli bank. It's always banks, isn't it? You always get banks advertised on jetways, nothing else. Yeah, nice glass, nice tinted windows. And again, really impressive that they've got the curvature right. I should say that David has got the curvature right. Roofs look good. Let's pop inside, shall we? Now, you know, there's different schools of thought on interiors in scenery design. Some people just like to have them look good from the outside and then not bother with interior modelling to save on performance, which is fair enough. Others do fully modelled interiors. So we don't have a lot up here, but we do have a nice background image. So from outside, it looks really convincing. And downstairs, they've gone for a sort of halfway house here with interior modelling on the lower level, but not the upper level. Not seen that, but it makes sense to me. Yes, it does by default, Rice Ninja, but you can, in fact, if you use MSFS add-ons linker or create your own sim links, there's no reason why you can't install it to a different folder and just link it. Yeah, as Melon says. So yeah, pretty nice interior as well. Pizza Hut. Ooh, I could go some pizza actually. And another sort of a coffee shop thing over here. The upper level doesn't have chairs, okay. And And yeah, it's good. It's good. We've got all the signage. We've got gate signage in particular. Looks very, very nice. And the windows there, we've got a little bit of flickering, but that happens with any airport that has these kind of bars across the windows, I think. The tint is retained, which is nice. And yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. Really, really good. About 27 gigs, if I remember rightly. Well, as I said, I mean, to be honest, I don't have much performance issue. Even with the most detailed airports, I don't notice a huge difference with performance. But yeah, here, certainly on approach, the performance was fantastic. Something like that, somewhere between 20 and 30. I think it was 27, might have been 23. It's a lot. If you download the whole lot, it's very bulky. So this is presumably the current control tower, if the other one was the old one. Very, very nice. Yeah, very, very nice. I like the roadways as well. A lot of attention to detail there with the ground markings. And let's take a look at the land side, shall we? Then we'll have a little look around at night. No, 27 gigabytes for the AIG model matching. I was talking to Omar, not the airport. The airport's only 3 gigs, I think, unzipped. Something like 2 gig to download. So I think I'm actually struggling to find the land side. I don't think this is it. I think this is still airside, isn't it? But nice looking palm trees there. And I like that they're not all pointing the same way and they're not all the same model, which was one of my criticisms of Just Flight's Palmer scenery. Not that much. You have model matching of 50 gigabytes. Okay. That's a lot. Right, so this'll be more like the land side, won't it? Nice bit of elevated roadway. Oh, there's another. This must be the main control tower, right? Yeah, nice bit of elevated roadway. Terminal entrance, not the most detailed we've ever seen. Little bit of blurriness on the ground there, but you know, it's landside. It's not somewhere you're going to be spending the bulk of your time. This is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, and we have transparent windows here. And we have an interior. Lovely. Lovely. So for those of you who like a bit of plane spotting, good place to come. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. It's an interesting roof feature. Is this a rainwater collection type setup, or is it? No, it looks probably just architecture, right? I don't know. It's nice anyway, whatever it is. So yeah, so we've got all of the piers coming out of Terminal 3, which look very, very nice. They all look equally good. Loads of interior modelling, whichever way you turn. Now, where's the other terminal? This is Terminal 3. Where's Terminal 1? Let me have a look at my charts. I don't want to miss anything. I can only... Oh, okay, it's right over the other side there. Right. So past where we parked and then onwards. Now, by Christmas, that I will have more time, you'll update to AIG. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's really good. So Terminal 1 should be over here. Welcome back, boss. How was your lunch? So again, with the default satellite imagery around the building, that does spoil airports for me. I've got to be honest. You know, you're pulling up here in a plane. You've got beautiful modelling, beautiful textures on the apron, and then this, which is, it does spoil the immersion a little bit. So that's my only negative point so far, though. It was good. First family meal in 2 years, bit overdue, I bet. It must have been quite emotional going back and seeing your parents after all that time, I imagine, wasn't it? So we don't have any transparent glass here as far as I can see. We've got opaque window textures, but they look pretty good. FS Fanatic, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Very impressed with this signage. Really nicely modelled. No, there won't be an interior here, will there? No. But yes, as opaque textures go, they look good. No landside ground detailing here. So again, we've got the satellite imagery. Multi-story car park. Oh, you're going to work on it. Brilliant news, David. Yeah, this looks very nice. Nicely modelled vehicles on the roof here. Very good. Before we have a look around at night time, let's take a look at the statics. We've already discussed the Ryanair, so we needn't focus on that again. I haven't had a look at the other static aircraft that are parked around though. Yeah, I just whizzed past it. These look better to me. Now, static aircraft are controversial, I know, with add-on airports. Some people like them, others don't. I quite like a few myself, but not too many. And these are good, aren't they? These are good. Not the highest resolution textures, but nice models that look good as you taxi past them. Possibly with the exception of the white wheels. But, you know, as I always do, whenever I'm doing a review video, I always mention things like this, which are really tiny, and then I go back and I think, God, was that really worth bringing up, and I delete it. So, hardly a major issue. But yes, I don't know why the wheels are white. That's a bit of a shame. What have we got in the way of ground clutter? We saw some buses and things like that earlier on. I think we've got some vehicles. Yeah, we have. We've got a nice bit of ground clutter around the gate areas. Should be optional with the configure option to turn them up. It's really hard to do that, I think. I know some developers have managed it, but you can't do that with the marketplace. You can't do that with various other online stores. Yeah, nice. Are these custom models? I think they are. Certainly custom painted, yeah. Very nice. These are really good. Love these pickup truck things. Excellent. So yeah, pretty atmospheric. Lots of life around and about the place. Let's have a look at nighttime. Bailey, hello. I'm very well, thanks. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Is this the first time you've watched us on Twitch? Yeah, I suppose last, before you had your break, I was only streaming on YouTube, wasn't I? I'm glad you found us. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Yeah, they do. Not many developers do. Lovely. Really lovely. Excellent flood lighting. Looks very, very realistic. Nando Kitty, thank you very, very much for the follow. Welcome to you. Yeah, really good flood lighting. Really nice amount of light coming from the terminal. It's hard to get right, this, I think. Not many developers manage it. It's either really, really dark or it's blindingly bright, like there's no tinted glass at all. And the interior looks great as well by night. Really nice job. With the drone camera, that's how you move like this. Yeah, it's relatively recent. So I started off streaming on both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. Then when I made affiliate on Twitch, they demand that you don't multi-stream on other platforms, so I just stuck to YouTube. And then people really, really wanted me to stream on Twitch instead, so now I'm doing both intermittently, alternating one to the other. Oh yes, here it is in English. Bank Hapoalim. Hapoalim? Something like that. Forgive my pronunciation. Yes! And even the opaque window textures don't look too bad. They don't look too bad at night. Pretty convincing. They kind of match the colour of the interior, which is nice. I think it is. I think I agree, Spilner. I think I agree. Which platform? It's a very personal question, Voiter. I honestly couldn't tell you. I mean, on YouTube, I have a huge back catalogue of videos which people watch, so I get, you know, I get like a baseline of ad revenue there. People tend to donate more in terms of subs and bits on Twitch than they do super chats and tips on YouTube. But honestly, it's about the same. But then I've got far fewer followers on Twitch than I have subscribers on YouTube, so you know, I think per follower, definitely better on Twitch. Lovely. This is Ben Gurion, yes, Tel Aviv Ben Gurion. Yes, but I think let's have a look over here. I think that YouTube's got some changes coming. A lot of people are saying YouTube's the future of online streaming, so I wouldn't discount it. I'm certainly going to keep going with it. Yeah, this looks really good as well. What is this area, David or Amos? What goes on here? Is it cargo? I know obviously they use the remote stands for passenger aircraft from Terminal 3, but this canopy thing, yeah, I'm curious. You saw a block in the sky. A lot of people agree with you, Riley. A lot of people agree with you. And I think I do if all you do is streaming, but if you also do videos as I do, then streaming on YouTube's also a good idea, I think. I'm quite happy I'm doing both at the moment. Taxiway lighting is lovely. Runway lighting is lovely. And even these remote stands way off over here, around Terminal 1. Is this Terminal 1? I'm lost now. Yeah, this is Terminal 1. Even these remote stands are nicely lit. And again, despite the lack of transparent glass, looks pretty good by night. It's Workers' Bank, the most rich. Ah, okay. Okay. Maybe it's area for airport cars. Yeah, maybe. I can understand your excitement, Bailey. It is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Yes, that is a good feature about YouTube. Good. Is there anything we haven't looked at, David? Anything that we haven't seen that you think would be worth a look? Is it a day one purchase or a wait for sale purchase? I think it depends if you want to fly to Tel Aviv. I think it's a very good airport. I would, yeah, I'd get it. Depending on the price, and yeah, no, I think it's really good. I think they've done a fantastic job here. Yeah, buy it, Wojtek. Fly here. Yes, I think it's really, really nice. Well done, David. First scenery for MSFS, and you nailed it as far as I can tell. Let's go back to our plane to finish up. The only thing is, I don't understand why the steps aren't working. I suspect this is an MSF thing, because they're there, they're just not moving. But if there's anything that could be done about that, and then that would be good. It's probably outside your control. Yeah, I think so. Correct me if I'm wrong, David, but as far as I'm aware, you've done this scenery for P3D, and you've done this for MSFS. But this is your only MSFS scenery, isn't it? I think. Oh, really, Riley? How did you find out? It'll be available through Aerosoft. It's going to be published as Aerosoft Airport Ben Gurion, I believe. You don't like the satellite scenery on the ground. Yeah, I agree. Satellite scenery on the ground, and the and the one Ryanair aircraft. The rest of it is very, very nice indeed. So I think we will call it. We don't know when it's going to be released yet, but soon. It's going to be released soon. Yeah, so keep your eyes on the Aerosoft shop, and of course on all of your flight sim news sites, FlightSim.com, etc. I'm sure it won't be too long. So that's it, really. Your friend had P3D and he loaded into Stubble and it looked exactly the same as your sim. So I'm quite impressed with myself. Riley went on a proper 737 sim yesterday, and I looked at the clouds and I thought, it looks a bit P3D, and it was running P3D. If only someone would have made track like this for racing, for iRacing. That would be good. That would be good. The full scene is very bright and the grass is very bright green. Yeah, that's right, it is. 737 will go away and we'll approve the grant. See, can't ask for more than that. Can't ask. Oh yes, camera settings. Yes, sorry, I had forgotten, Nick. So this is how I have my. If I can find them. Give it a minute. Camera. Here we are. Drone camera. There we are. So I use my hat switch to go up and down. And then what you want is joystick. So the F. Ugh, it's hard to describe this. This is what it should look like. So I use my twist axis on the joystick to rotate left and right. I push it to the right to move the drone right, push it to the left to move the drone right. Same for forwards and backwards, and then the hat switch for up and down. So those are my settings there. Can race aircraft EasyJet versus that Ryanair 737. Because it's the pilot on the right. Amos, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for the preview copy, and I wish you the best of luck with the release. I'm sure it will be popular. And I'll be back here for sure. So I'm going to call it a day. Well, not a day. We're going to end the stream here. I will, of course, be back in an hour and 10 minutes for the Club Filbert Silver and Sapphire group flight. That'll be over on YouTube. So that's open to Silver members on YouTube and Sapphire subscribers here on Twitch. And we're flying across New Zealand. That's at 1 o'clock, so in an hour and 10 minutes time. See some of you there. The rest of you, my next stream is tomorrow at can't remember. I really need someone to manage all of my life for me. It's at 8 p.m. hopefully from Frankfurt to Ljubljana in the CRJ 900. So that'll be a nice flight. And that's over on. That's going to be back here on Twitch. Hope to see those of you who aren't in Club Filbert Silver or Sapphire there then. For now, I shall say goodbye, and we're going to raid Steve Plays, who is doing Manchester low visibility VATSIM controlling, which should be quite fun to watch. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.